Hello.
Yeah, hello?
Hello.
Yeah, this is, my name's Carol, Dr. Cogslot. I'm calling, I'm here on business and listening to you a little bit from SEC territory. Listen, I got to say something. Number one, you're welcome. You're welcome for helping to keep your number one rival and the best team that you got in the conference there in your conference. Number two, let this be a lesson to all Aggies and to anybody else from your conference. We don't recruit you. You recruit us. We don't want you. We got enough Vanderbilts, we got enough Kentuckys, and we don't need anything else. So keep your trash.
That's what I'm talking about.
That is true, is what that is. So you can say what you want, but I can promise you this much. For them to be running around, and I don't care where Bear Bryant used to coach and all this and that. That was a long time ago. Junction, punction, I don't care. We got 50,000 junctions in SEC land, and you make a big deal and try to make a movie out of it in Big 12 country. This is a top-tier conference we're in. Next time, don't try to scuffle out one of your second-tier teams from your second-tier conferences. We don't want it. And don't try to put Baylor on us either. I do like some of the Christian principles that they have. That's good. I think they're on the right track on the drinking and everything. But I'm not a real big fan of them when it comes to football, and that includes everybody. And what you would have found out if you would have run up against one of our teams when that scrambling quarterback you had was there when you won the title is that we tackle with all of our arms and body. We don't tackle with shoulders. We'll hit you with the whole body and wrap you up. So that young fella that is such a scrambling quarterback, and now I think he's in jail, I don't even know, you would really hate it if we had played against you in a national title.
All right,
so
now,
please be careful what you're saying on the radio.
But we're hearing that A&M is going to go to the SEC ultimately.
Well, you're hearing it wrong. Ultimately, nothing. It's going to run by me. We're going to hit. You know what? That's the same propaganda that they've been proselytizing across their own internets and everything. They're not going anywhere. And I don't care what Doug Gottlieb says. Who is Doug Gottlieb? Who is he? Does he know Vince Dooley? I know Vince Dooley. Does he know any of these fellas? I know them. I played golf with them in Smoothwater at a member guest. I've never seen Doug Gottlieb at one practice, at one game, at one golf tournament. I remember one time me and Curtis Strange were playing pinochle, and guess who was sitting across from us? Tim Brando, and also one of those other old broadcasters that comes on there. Lindsay, whatever his name was, used to do the Cotton Bowl. He's passed and all that. But still, I've never seen Gottlieb at any SEC function.
But A&M, they only have guy cheerleaders. Doesn't the SEC need something like guy cheerleaders?
Well, that's not genteel at all. The SEC is about gentility. We prefer a genteel man, fine haberdashery. They look like somebody working on a car back in the 60s. It looks like somebody that was one of those oil rats that would change my oil down here in Mooresville, Alabama. And then they run out and they start cheering for football, but it looks like they hadn't been busy a day at all. The brand new white cheerleader jumpsuits or whatever they are, that's embarrassing. Cheerleading is for women.
Hey.
Jams and preserves are for women. Football's for men.
But SEC guy, they got a dog, and some of the SEC schools have a dog as a mascot too.
Mm-hmm.
Well, good. That dog's more feminine. Look at that dog's an effeminate dog. Look at it. The bulldog from Georgia is an aggressive dog. It's an angry dog. It's a dog that you realize, whoa, be careful. We're coming into a top-tier football conference here. You go into A&M and you see that effeminate little sissy dog, probably has a bow in her hair, and you say, wait a minute, we can just run in here and get 500 yards of total offense today. Next. And that's a true story, too. You see, when Uga tried to bite that fella from Auburn, you see what happened? And what does the A&M sissy dog do? We'll just go ahead for another touchdown. Go ahead, Chuck. It will be no problems over here.
But they have guys with swords and stuff.
Yeah,
they got the core. Big
deal. So does Star Wars. So does a Comic-Con. Big deal. Swords. Show me a musket and then we'll talk. If they had a musket, then I'd be more scared. I'm more scared of West Virginia.
But hey, when they score, you score. You know, when you score at A&M, you turn around and you really get after it.
Well, see, that's how it works over there. They don't have control of their women either, apparently. They started letting them in school back in the 70s or whenever it was. Get control of it, A&M. You know, you got to wait for a touchdown. I'll take a kiss from my wife, Margene Coxslaughter, whenever I want. If I decide it's time to kiss, well, it's time to kiss. But I'm not that kind of guy. I show proper respect because I'm a genteel Southern man. Don't need to wait for a touchdown. What do they do when they give up a touchdown? That's what I want to know because they're busy on that front.
Hey, but doesn't the SEC need Texas, all these households and everything, TV sets?
We win titles every year. We don't need households. We're the number one. We're the number one conference in all of college football. We won like 10 titles and 10 Heismans in a row. Tim Tebow came from us. He's the child of God. We don't need you. You need us. So like I said, quit lying, Texas A&M. Stop lying on everybody and quit using us as leverage to get more, money or whatever you're doing. Because we don't like you, we don't want you. You either, Texas. Understand this. We have 11 men on defense. We tackle with arms. We have fully functional limbs on defense. We have tight ends and fullbacks, and we'll hit you in the face. We don't play little baby football. Y'all halfway to the Pac-10 the way y'all play. You've seen that cake boy offense. So much sugar in their shoes, they can't even hardly move straight.
Hey, SEC guy, we definitely need to talk to you some more, okay?
Yeah, okay. Goodbye.